How's it going? Hello and welcome. 15s. Welcome. 15. Okay. Wonderful. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Bring. Oh yes. Don't forget the cake. Well, thank you, darling. I appreciate it very much. Yes. Hello and welcome to the stream. Well, we are streaming tonight, and we are dreaming tonight. Oh, where's all my stuff? Oh, that's right. Nah. Lowe's little Lowe's bucket. Buy the one with the lid. It's worth it. All right, so I hope people are having a good night, a good day. I hope there was a good day to be had for people. If you're here and you're listening, drop a like. Thanks for stopping. You can ask me stuff. Yeah. Packing a bowl. All right. Sinister. Sinister. Very sinister. Very sinister. All right. So, what did I do today? I changed out some windows, did some replacements, and I fixed the toilet down at the store, Proper Goods. Finally fixed that dang toilet. I know that that toilet's been bugging me. So getting that fixed at the store, getting everything going right, and then like trying to figure out a way to fold all of that stuff into the content here. And speaking of stuff that I get from the store, here's an edible Delta 9 peanut butter blast. So let's try this. I've had one of these before. I'm pretty sure they're pretty tasty. So, um, let's take a, what do they call it? A cross section. Let's take a cross section. Oh yeah, it looks like a peanut butter cup there. What's up there, Buttercup? Oh yeah. That is peanut butter and chocolate that'll get you high. That is really good. I always remember wipe your blade off, huh? You're not just gonna have that in your pocket. Speaking of knives, I picked up the Eagle Rock by Ozark Trail tonight. We'll get to that. So anyway, yeah. Fix that damn toilet finally. Where's the Top Flight Bake Shop? Pretty good, babe. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right. Have a little bit of the pink concoction. the pink drink. All right. So, I've got, Savvy says he's got some more of these coming. He says he might even have a drone somewhere. Kind of cool. Cheers. The big drink. Yeah, okay, so let me put the little hook up here. Let me put the little hook up here. The Eagle Rock fixed blade knife. They're naming them, but I don't know if that's very useful for this one. This one looks like their regular fare of knives. How much did I pay for this thing? Oh yeah, that's right. Friggin' Walmart app. Hold on, I'll go look at it. We gotta go on the way to Walmart app, Miss B. Gotta go look. Alright, let me look. How much was this knife? How much was the knife? Oh, let's see here. Yeah, it might take a day for it to get. Hold on. I'll just look it up. Eagle, E-A-G-L-E. All right. Not in the purchase history, dang it. Fixed knife. All right. $7.97. Not bad. Not bad. All right, so $8 knife. Everyone knows I like an $8 knife. All right. Why do I like an $8 knife? Because they're $8. I think that one just sells itself. The price point is the thing that people like about it. So, let's get my first impressions. It's a fixed blade. It's got a little sheath. Doesn't say it's made out of anything particular. Just some sort of plastic. And they do a pretty good job keeping these things in the package nowadays. Except you could just do that, right? You can like just destroy this thing. It's pretty easy to make. Oh yeah, Tanto blade. It's a Tanto blade. It's $8. Jeez. It's not bad. It's not bad for $8, okay? It's not touting it's not touting a steel of any type. Probably just shitty stainless steel. Doesn't say it even on here. It's kind of nice looking. I like the little red anodized bits. And it says a rubberized handle. In my opinion, rubberized handles are not the best unless they're actually all rubber. Like that Gerber knife I got has got a rubber handle. It's cool, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Some of the last ones I bought for $8 were some of my favorite little knives. So, see if I got one over here. Hold on, I think I have one over here. Pretty sure. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one was an $8 knife. So, and this one came with a sheath. I like this sheath better. It's got like a click, 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 click adjustable deal. The Eagle Rock fixed blade knife. $8. Just remember the last one I bought that was like this, rubberized handle. I think that's just rubber, like injection rubber. Anyway, so, ow, my neck, my back. All right. So, anyway, you know what I just noticed about these little Vista Cruisers I have? They got little dogs sitting in the back. Look at that. The family dogs cruising in the Vistas. Look at that. Cody C, we drinking tonight? Yeah, I got some Barstool Sports Pink Whitney out of New Amsterdam. It's pretty good. You mix it with regular lemonade, or you just drink it straight. So how you doing, Cody? Doing all right? I did have a bit of an edible here. Peanut butter blast. Well, aside from the fact that one of the damn windows I had to pick up was wrong sized, so now essentially got to lose money to go make that right. Fun stuff. And honestly, I was a little bummed out. I was real bummed out. And I don't know, I went up to the store, I went up to Proper Goods, and I felt better. I don't know what it is. Those guys, all they do is want to cheer people up. I mean, all they sell is fucking vapes and weed and shit, so, you know, why not? Sorry, I'm eating this candy. You know it's not polite to speak with food in your mouth. But I think that's actually, you know, they always told you not to put food or talk with food in your mouth. Because, you know, your airways open. You don't want to choke on that candy. That's all I'm saying. Mmm. Yum. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. That is a good flavor of candy, too. Anyone ever play this game? These old fidget spinners? Try to, like, bounce them into things and onto stuff? Too much fun. Easily amused. Yes. So, yeah, I went out to the store. I had to fix a toilet. I've been having a constant problem with this stupid toilet. Like, whoa, is it leaking? Maybe it's leaking. Maybe it isn't leaking. Dude, the only way I'm going to find out is to take the whole thing apart. And if I'm going to take it all apart, you're going to buy parts. We're going to put it all back together today. So, like I said, yes, took it all apart. Put it all back together. Nikes, man. There's like a little bit of like black from that rubber seal under my friggin' fingernails left. I had to scrub hard to get my friggin' fingernails. And then, where's this one here? Where is it? So just did a 15-second review. It's more of a general knowledge thing. If you have, like, if you do garage work or whatever, you know, you gotta clean your hands or whatever. This is like what I'm saying. Get yourself one of these friggin' hand brushes. This one's bigger than the one I currently have. Billy! No, the wax ring is at the bottom of the toilet. I'm talking about it's a Kohler toilet, so it's a 3-bolt toilet, right? And Kohler has like this weird thing. It's like a rubber insert that goes into the thing, and then like all the bolts go through it. But I just take like a regular corky, friggin' dump spout or flush valve. Dang it! It's not the fill valve; it's the flush valve. Okay. The part with the flappy bit. Just take that out, put a brand new one on, and Ace makes these bolts, right? It's tank bolts, but they have like kind of a UFO shaped washer, and I really like them. They're like $15 for the fucking three of them, though. Cheers. But yeah, Billy, check out the Eagle Rock fixed blade knife. The Ozark Trail Eagle Rock fixed blade knife. You know, it's getting harder and harder to do videos on Ozark Trail knives. You'd be like, check out this $8 knife. Now it's like the Ozark Trail Eagle Rock 7.5-inch fixed blade knife. Yeah, it's nice. It was $8. $8. I mean, it's probably shit tool steel. It's whatever. Man, I'm not gonna sit here and talk shit. I ain't even played with it yet. I ain't done nothing right. Thanks, I appreciate it. But yeah, finally fixed that damn toilet. Finally fixed that damn. Oh, so here's the end of that story. Is the toilet was leaking, right? The toilet was leaking, and what was happening was it would pull at the back bolt. Most of it would leak back into where the fill valve connects at the tank. Okay, most of it was falling back in, but we had a small drip in the back. It's what made me suspect it in the first place. Oh, wise owl, he's an owl, and he'll eat you, and then he'll throw you up. That's how they eat. Day 3 of this Leatherman, and it's probably my favorite multi-tool I've ever had. It does pinch me a whole shit ton more than any other one that I've ever done, because I'm constantly trying to do it with like one hand. Like to open it with one hand is easy. To close it, you kind of have to have like a very specific set of things you do to get it. And yeah, $250. Savvy bought it for me. I didn't pay for it. I wouldn't have bought it, but I see the whole point in it now. It's a really nice tool. Dude, this MagnaCut blade, I've cut through so much crap with it. It's still like sharp as the day I bought it. Anyway. Yeah, Billy, I got a pink drink right here. It's a regular thing, I think, around here for me, so. I'm also not trying to get too trashed tonight, so this helps, right? It's not. The one thing is, it's like it's flavored, so I got to be careful. Got to make sure I don't have I make sure I have enough freaking water. That's just it. You remember, it's like drinking soda with soda. Not to mention, I kind of want to do like something a little bit like later tonight, so hopefully some of the people who are across the pond to watch get a chance to catch up with me. All right. Yeah, like I'm telling you, I've had this. I've had a grime grabber or something, grime getter or something. I don't know. For like 10, 15 years, I was in the mood for a new brush anyway. I shouldn't be asleep. Oh, you should be asleep. At least tried, but I'm not. Rockabye owl, he is awake. He's probably pooping, constipated. I know that's normally that's why I can't sleep. So you need to take a dump or something. Or I gotta take a pee. Yeah. And then I know it's coming. And I'm just sitting there like, I know right now if I get up and I go try, it's just not gonna work. Cheers, y'all. But did you poop from your neck? Huh? Did you poop neck? Everything is unreleased here. Billy, everything is unreleased. I'm releasing it right now. Oh yeah, by the way, I broke the lid on one of the other ones. I was pushing down on it and it just goes, ah, shit. And I was like, I didn't cut myself. Sweet. It's on the Christmas album. It's Christmas. Christmas time in the hardware store. It's so divine. We gonna build us. Have to be like a really bad NFL rap. We gonna have to build us a shed from the stuff. Like that kind of shit. I like it. It's cool. These they at least say you can use them as a cup. But where's the other guy? Where's the other guy? Where's the other one? Where's the other guys? The other guys' buckets? Huh? Where'd that one go? For something that's orange and sticks out, you'd friggin' be able to see it pretty well, huh? You got yourself a pair of Clearwaters, huh? Some work boots and a Red Wing. And a Red Wing. Clearwaters. Yeah, this has a tag on it. It says it's a Christmas ornament. This says it's just a mini paint bucket. It just says mini bucket, actually. It doesn't even say paint. Mini bucket. Clearly, Lowe's is putting the work in. Doesn't surprise me. Now I'm thinking I do need to do the video about Home Depot versus Lowe's bucket. Whose is better? Lowe's all day. End of discussion. Ooh, nice. Ooh, nice post to pick. Red Wings are fire. Yes. All right. Red Wings are fire. Also, don't sleep on Rockports, man. There's a reason why old people with really achy feet wear those things. I've been wearing Rockports since my 20s. But you gotta buy the right ones, like the ones that look kind of like Vans and shit. That's funny. Yeah, man. You gotta live to work, don't you? So, can I rate the last 3 hats that I bought or I got? So this is swag with a knife, right? Swag with a knife. Apparently, there's like cheese or something there. What the hell? Cheese. A little bit of cheese. I like it. It's nice. Keeps my ears warm. And, well, looky here. Well, looky there. Fits under a hard hat. I gotta get stickers for this. I need to. We're about a month out from doing that stupid friggin' deck, so. Hat tour. No, well, that's the thing. I don't have all of my hats. There was one time when I had all the hats down here. But it's not easy to maintain, okay? So the other hat that I got recently is this one. It's a Gravitron hat. Gravitron makes bongs. Gravity bongs specifically. And it's got that's like a Viewmaster with cat eyes or something. It's like a cassette tape. I guess that's like French fries or something. I don't know. But it's got cool little weird shit designs all over it. It's a bowl of noodles or something. Noodles. Anyway. Interesting. And then it's reversible. Right? So I'd give this one a practical 5 out of 5. Okay? A beanie always does what it needs to. Now a bucket hat is supposed to make you look like either Gilligan or the skipper. That's it. I give this one a 2. Okay. Now the last hat I got, this is a Blazy Susan hat. Okay. If you don't know what Blazy Susan is, they do friggin' wraps, blunt wraps and shit. Flavored blunt wraps and shit. I gotta say, they could have come out. I think they have other colors, but Blazy Susan hat, I give it 5 points just for style. I mean, I can't see anything from here up. So if you're gonna hit me over the head and you're just like, bah, I would never see it coming. Shut up, Francis. You know you got a bad cigarette. And Francis, everybody loves me. All right. Oh, well, the thing is, I got this for free because we get swag from all the companies, right? Like, but they never send like they never send fucking extra large t-shirts. They always send in mediums. Motherfuckers. You got a white 2024 Toyota Corolla this week. Sucks ass. So yeah, that's probably. I appreciate the fuzzy bucket better than the regular grab bucket, but this is probably the best thing I've gotten in weeks. I like it. Very happy with that purchase. I barely used the little utility knife too. So, how much money does Acolyte have? How much money did I have last time? It was $27 or something. Now I'm starting to have a bit of a problem here. I think that right there is like $4 or something. Hold on. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure this is $4 at least. No, it's $3.75. Ah. Anyway, so right, we gotta write this down, right? $3.75. Okay. And I gotta separate this stupid shit. Everywhere. Alright. So frustrating. What are you buying, Hyundais or something? What's going on? The Benz and Hyundai Sonata. Hyundai. Which was fire. Feels basic. Yeah, I know like old ass dude fucking drives. All he drives is that Hyundai freaking Sonata car. He'll only buy that car. He's like, no, I don't want to pick on any other cars. Those are the best cars in the world. That's a really bad version of his voice. Like, also, like, dude, he's got like such a deep New York accent. It's hard for me to pick it out. All right. I think he's a Bronx accent. So the Bronx, he's very much so like this. He's like, no, I gotta tell you, like that. No Easy Pass, got the stick on one. What about Peach Pass? Do you do Peach Pass? Learning with Juan, I've learned things from him, especially how to spell learning. And with Juan. What's good, dude? What is good with you? I'm finding out how much money does the Acolyte have. I gotta take these pennies into the store. Ooh, 24. And I found a quarter that is $4. So let's just say $4.24. Hey, $4.20. All right. Just throwing it out there. Before $4.20 got to us, what did we get? We had 1, 2, 3, 4. That's when we smoked. 1, 2, 3 was a good time to smoke. Okay, so that's 60 cents, and this is easy. See, I have a 2-4 here, and I can just add I can just make that 2 into an 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16. It's $1.60. All right. So here's the thing, right? Like about Hyundai. Like I said, this guy I know drives one. He got a little scratch up one day, and I fixed his car for him. I still have paint and match the scratches. And he's like, "My God, that looks so beautiful. Looks perfect." It's I don't know. It's not. It might be the Elantra. I don't know. Rentals are not well taken care of. That's true. And so this is the biggest increase of money I think I've had on the show. I have $41 in cash today. So what's 6 plus 8? 14. 7. 47, 44. And yeah. I actually like this one better. I like this one a lot better now. This thing kind of tapers out, and it does have a good fit in the hand, but this thing just kind of slides right into existence. You never even know it's there. All right, so that's how much money I have, and usually I'd be doing a little bit more. You guys are literally talking about cars down there. Okay, that's what I'm saying. All right. Yeah, I got paid today. Repairs, whatnot, all that shit. Okay. The other day I picked up this. Don't worry, there's a video coming. It's pretty dumb. 15-second review. This thing is dumb. And I figured, as much as I really like to put myself through the pain and suffering of all of that, I did buy the 10mm friggin' set. This is actually funny to me. This makes some sort of joking sense, because it's when you need a 10mm, you've got a 10mm. Now I own a Ford. I'm gonna tell you, I'd say half the damn bolts in that truck, probably a 10 fucking millimeter. If it's holding something on, it's a 10mm. So I think I just wrote the video. I think. Holy crap! Got them solid gold tools. Solid gold classics. Solid. No, not solid gold. And if these are gold plated, it's like the shittiest looking gold I've ever seen. I almost feel like okay, just like a computer, right? If you buy a Ryzen 5 or Ryzen 7 or Ryzen 3, they're all the same fucking chip, right? It's just once they're made and created and tested, they're rated for the speeds of a 3, a 5, or a 7. And I'm pretty sure that same shit's happening with tools, because it's there's other wrenches out there that are the same kind of wrench, other brands. All they do is etch the friggin' name onto the friggin' tool or the handle with a friggin' laser. I mean, I'm just saying. Oh, and big old nut. A big old nut. That's a big old brass nut. What that's for there you see you got yourself a faucet. Anyway. Now that made out of solid gold, hanging from a solid gold chain. I might rock that. Big old nut. Put out the song, Big Old Nut. You know what the best gift is? A big old nut. When your loved ones see it, they'll be like, oh, thanks for this big old nut. That's a great friggin' big old nut. Nut in 15 seconds. Nut chain. Nut in 15-second reviews. Dude, from what I keep experiencing there's this one person who keeps showing up, calling me like all the pet names and shit. They must be asleep or something. Cheers. White Lightning. Oh wow, hold on. Hollisey. What up, David? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope life is treating you well, and I hope this is making you feel a little bit better. Word on the street. Yeah, I'm drinking. So like tomorrow I'll be hungover. I'll get all fucked up, whatever. But keep drinking this. You won't get all like dehydrated from drinking so much. Oh, why is that all stutter? Dude, no, you don't. Nobody does that. Nobody. I'm drinking something nice and light tonight here. It's real nice. It's like, it's got full body. It's got characteristics of, several, I don't know. I mean, if it's real shine, dude, yeah, freaking hell yeah. I mean, I've had shine before, so. They bring it down from the mountains, and we just drink it. Come in an old jug. And no, it's not a clay jug. It's in a fucking weird like cartoon from the 1960s. That's usually what I'm drinking. Ah, hell. Let's go ahead and have one of those. Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. Pick the stuff up in West Virginia. Nice. We get it out of Boone and that kind of area out in the mountains there. Lots of places in the mountains there, which is why West Virginia. Yeah, that makes sense. Ah man, I got a crick in my neck. I feel it freaking pop. I just want it to pop. I'm just trying to encourage it to pop. Ah, there it is. Thank God. Holy crap, man. I am so fucking ripped, man. Woo-hoo. Oh, that edible just started fucking working. Oh, yeah. I see you have some Lucky Strikes there. What, you want one then? Do you want a Lucky Strike? And have them steak them. Edible what? Oh, shit. I threw the friggin' thing. I do have. Here's the label off the last one. I put on my glue bottle. It's a peanut butter blast. It wasn't glue. It was a peanut butter blast. Delta 9 THC. Francis wants a ciggy too. Francis. Shut up, Francis. I guess since everyone's saying maybe I should. Maybe I really wanted one. Asked a legitimate question. It's an edible. It's a peanut butter blast. It's a friggin' Delta 9 by Top Flight Bake Shop. We saw them at the store. Cross-eyed. Dude, dude, you even spelled it right. Yeah, we sell them down at the store. We sell like vapes and like weed down there. It's where my weed comes from. One, I'm always smoking it. You know this. Just today, I felt like, like maybe like not as much like of that, like like smoking, drinking, more of the like smoking, drinking, not so much of the drinking. I don't know. Does that make any sense? Doesn't have to. It never will make sense. Nothing makes sense anymore. Where am I? Shut up, Francis. I know you're there. Well, Dave, when I get that drunk, I just go lay down in the bathtub because I'm gonna pee myself if I don't just go there. I'm gonna pee myself at some point in the night because I'm like cast man trim, and then I just go lay down in the bathtub like a towel on it, a towel wrapped around me. Then I wake up, it's covered in pee, and then here's the best part: you're already in the shower. So you just like turn on the shower for the cold water, it sobers you up, and it cleans all the pee off, and it pre-soaks all of the pee-soaked clothes for the wash. He's like, dude, I bet, dude, if David, if you're the guy who dipped and you're in a freaking bathtub right now, I really, dude, make sure you have a fucking towel around you. I'm asking why I do eating the edible. Is that what you're? Hey, oh, why do you drink? Okay, why do you drink? I'm generally asking, not to be a downer. So when I was a kid, we drank a shit ton, and I actually quit drinking for my 20s and 30s, for most of it, and well, I've always smoked, right? Like, I've always smoked weed because, like, I have pretty severe ADHD and, like, it actually calms my brain enough to friggin', like, function, like, in society, essentially. If I should, maybe one day I'll do a sober stream and all you'll hear is this. Well, Adderall is the same fucking shit, dude. Like, it doesn't. Like I have to go to a doctor but it's still a form of self medication in my brain there because I'm the one choosing to take that, like, and I have Adderall, by the way. It's just the person I am on Adderall is a little more intense than people want me to be. For example, when I started this channel, I was on blood pressure medication. I was like 310 pounds, 320 pounds. I was taking Adderall, blood pressure medication. And I was working like friggin' 14 hours a day some days at Brujeria House. And, 14 hours out of a 24-hour day. I'd come home, sleep for 8 hours, go back. Anyway, so while doing that, I maybe skipped a few meals here and there, but like working constantly will really burn calories. And then having Adderall, it helps you lose a little weight too, which is, I'm gonna be real. And then something happens is like you don't get as hungry as you always do, right? So like instead of eating the bigger meals, I'd eat like the smaller meals. And I just keep buying the goddamn hamburgers. Fucking A. Anyway, look. I don't mind going like up a few pounds. I just don't want to be 300 damn pounds again. I have to basically watch everything I eat and do, and it's why I also drink. But when I was on Adderall, I was making, what was it, like 8 videos a day, right? Maybe one day, I gotta get something set up for all of that. Like, I'm still building this all out. Like, I've only been doing this for a couple months, like, really. Like, I've been doing YouTube for since 2017. There's a previous channel out there. It's called Oak City Gamers. and it just never really kind of. We had a little small following, but it never really kind of took away in the consciousness of people. So. Uh, so, yeah, Billy. Good night, man. I hope you sleep well. He's fine, dude. Let him go. I know you like him. You got Al here. I know he's weird, but he's cool to hang out with too. um, cheers, Billy. Oh, I like Billy too. Anyway, yeah, I was losing weight rapidly. I was still taking the blood pressure medication, and before I had realized it, I had lost like 60 or 70 pounds, and I was in a healthier weight range, and so like I've cut back on how much I drink. Actually, I used to drink like 2 times as much. I know that's really bad. Like I used to drink like a whole bottle of this, like almost every night. Some nights I'd leave a little bit in the bottom there, and I was like, I wanted to do an art installation where I just like work on art and I drink during it, and then one of the art pieces is all the leftover bits of drink in each of the bottles. Because I think it's like there's a thing about my life, right? Like I tell people I'm an artist, right? And then I show them my art, and then they're like, oh, do you sell? I was like, yeah, that's the reason I'm an artist, because I can sell this stuff. People are always like, this is impressive. Do you sell it? Yeah. Do you want to buy some? Well, I don't know if I can afford it. Oh, you can afford it. I'll sell it for pretty much nothing. No one wants it sometimes. They give stuff away. People cherish it for their life. But, no, I started drinking again when I started raising my kid. It caused a lot of stress in my life. Also, like, me and Pops didn't always have the best relationship. Sometimes we still don't, but Pops, he retired around that time. And I took about a year off just to fucking raise my kid. Yeah, I took about a year off just to raise the kid, spend time with him. We built like a massive Skylanders collection together. Me and a little 6-year-old Aaron. Anyway, making Legos and shit. Like, I miss those days. Also, never had the time when he was a baby. Because, his mother chose someone else to be the father. Rest in peace, that guy, Kenny. You can look him up online. Kenny Ring. Kenneth Ring. Well, I mean, sure, probably, but like, I mean, that's the thing, Juan, right now. Like, right now, I don't have any money. Okay, like, when I say I've got 40 something bucks, I've got $47. It's like I know I could use part of that money to buy friggin'. I know I could buy them. Problem is, like, when I'm like out there thinking about shit, I'm not actually like saying, yeah, let me go get this bottle of vitamins. And then here's the other thing: is I am notoriously bad at taking pills. Like the Adderall was a rough freaking. Like I had to wake up, I had to like immediately like freaking take the pill and eat something within a half an hour. Or take it while I ate something. It was just, dude, it was a lot of work, right? So, like, honestly, what I've been doing lately is, like, I'll just eat some fresher foods. You know, vegetables, I eat raw veggies, like friggin' broccoli and shit. That's the only way I can eat it, so. Vitamins, not Adderall. What I'm saying is, like, you know, I'm open and willing to the idea, but, like, I need to get into the echelon of making money without having to, like, hurt and break my body. Like, working up at the store is it's been like such a freaking godsend. Even though I don't do any actual work up there, when there's a problem, I fix it. It's weird, right? It's like dude, I told Savvy, I was like, I understand what like having a 6'6" tall guy in a cowboy hat looking thing will do. Like people, it kind of scares people off, like who might. And then I said, nah, man, dude. Like honestly, that friggin' Colt sticker in your front window probably scare off enough motherfuckers. Not to mention, almost everyone in that store is strapped. So it's like, dude, it's like the safest place I fucking ever been. It's weird. Lion's mane turkey tail cordyceps supplement stack with the mushrooms. Hello. Cheers. Must have been a Pan Galactic Gargle Blaster. Wow, sorry. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, remember these old things? I'm going to make a game where you, like, drop and toss them. I'm telling you. It's amazing. Physics. Not to mention, did anyone do this with these back then? I don't know. Have you heard what vitamin B complex does to people like you? People like me, what? The fuck is that supposed to mean? Dude, am I really like that? Like, what? Meaning ADHD. Why has it got to be ADHD? So you can stack things on that one. While still spinning. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. It works. No, I had to read my comments. Sorry, English is my second language. No, I know. Have I heard? Taller straight people, vitamins not Adderall. I've read all your comments. No. No. I'm saying it's first off, it's an old joke, and I'm just ripping it off of like someone else. Like, what do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people? It's one of the oldest jokes in the book. Dude, don't worry. Juan. I'm not mad or angry, or I'm not trying to piss you off of me. My bad. If you think that how, dude, I just riff every moment I'm here. No, I haven't. I check it out. Like I can look. I'll look it up. Honestly, like I'm gonna tell you what's on my plate right now is I'm looking for a new insurance broker. I think I'm gonna cut. I think I'm gonna cut liability for the first time in my fucking life. I mean, the truck's worth like $500 anyway. So if it gets fucking totaled, guess what? I gotta go buy another fucking. My thing is like, I personally, I've never been able to afford a doctor. I've never been able to afford insurance. I've never had like medical insurance since I was a kid. Like I got a doctor, right? No, I'll look into it, man. I have a doctor now, but my doctor only charges me like $7 a visit. He does it because I'm a charity case. You see what I'm saying? And it's not because I'm a charity case, right? It's because I fucking exist in a weird place in the world, right? Right, like, everyone in my entire life has gone on to do something that's incredibly adult-like. Okay, and I somehow have perpetually remained this friggin' insane 15-year-old since I was 15, which is when I grew to my full size. So, what if I tell you I have the same thing as you? Well, I believe it. I think actually, I don't think like ADHD is a problem, honestly. Like, so I took the Adderall because I thought it would help. It did, but like it also like turned me up. It turned me into something like crazy, moving fast, right? Boom, 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 everywhere I went, right? Um, Now, I knew something was off about the windows, right? I was pretty freaking sure about it. Um, I never snorted it. Ow. I never snorted it. I snorted cocaine a couple times. Can't tell you that's true. Uh, don't do cocaine, kids. Okay. Well, I'm getting tired. Um, so no, I'll look into it. I'll look into it one. I will. And I believe you. I'll check it out. It's a vitamin B complex. Um, dang it! Stop with the friggin' yawning. Unless it's helping out, wanting to go to bed right now. Maybe that's a silver lining. Not to mention, I gotta go to bed soon too. Like I believe you. Like I gotta tell you, the biggest thing to help me freaking feel better in years is losing a shit ton of weight. And as far as drinking goes, like honestly, like I could have just smoked tonight. Jeez Louise. I could have just smoked tonight, but I split the difference. Also, not trying to like drink myself into a stupor. Uh, so like freaking 4 nights ago, like I don't know, man. Like I was perfectly lucid. I was perfectly fine. I was a little drunk, and my knee just went out, and I fell. And then I took like half an hour getting back up because it was very painful. My tailbone still hurts a lot. I have pretty bad back pain too. So there's that component I don't really think about very much, but it's there. I have sciatica from car accident where I got flipped over. The car flipped over. It was like, boom, landed on its side. Anyway, so there's that too, and I don't have any good pain management at all because I never had a doctor. Damn, maybe I'm yawning because talking about my own life is boring. I'm a boring person, y'all. Well, I mean, the only way I'm interested is if it grows this pinky back. I mean, I really would love to have that pinky back. By the way, I have a pinky. If you're new here, I do have the pinky there. It's a trick. It's a trick. It's not real. All right, sorry. It's how the camera works, man. The camera can lie or can tell you the truth. So no, look. Um, learning with Juan. Like I said, I promise you tomorrow after I figure out where I'm going for new insurance, I'll buy a bottle of B12. I'll use the money in the how much money does Acolyte have stuff. Oh yeah, well, I mean, I've been trying to age myself for years, but you know, like people keep saying I'm young, so you know, like one, trust me when I tell you, like I don't like drink all day. One, I got a friend who's younger than me, looks like he's fucking 50 years old, drinks all fucking day. Uh, excuse me. I know when to take time out. Wait, do you have access to access? Sorry, shit. If you could talk right, maybe you could say, "Do I have access to Amazon?" Yes, I have access to Amazon. Everyone has access to Amazon now. On dude, it comes in your brain. It's downloaded directly into your brain when you're born now. I had to go get the upgrade for it. Cheers. But no, there is this one thing that happens, right? I mean, it just happened about 4 days ago, and like dude, I have like a sciatic issue. I get hurt. I fall down, or I hit something, or I hurt my arm, or whatever. Happens about twice a year. Uh, you know, I don't ask for pills from doctors anymore because they're like, no, you can't give you this, right? Oh yeah, cool. Here, I gotta copy and paste that later. It's there. Oh, I have 7 in a row. I have 7 in a row, and I have one on. I have one at the that's like two off from one side. So like here's like lumbar, 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 thoracic, and then two up on top of the thoracic. So what happened was I was sitting in a seat right this, okay, and you're supposed to have a lap belt. This Oldsmobile was made for like regular sized people, and I don't ride in the back seat. And so when we flipped over, I went folded in half, but not where my legs and my hips are, where my back is. Because we ran into a ditch against a concrete ditch. Yeah, I'll check it out. Yes, I did. I've got the screenshot. Juan, I promise you, I will give you a report within the next few days when I figure it all out. It's on my mind now. Okay. You've sold me. You've sold me. Is it your? Is it a link that gets you paid? Is it an affiliate link? Because dude, that might actually make me feel a little bit happier about it. Last time I could have bought something through an affiliate link, I did not, and I still don't regret it because I needed it the next day. Ha ha! Well, I guess that still looks good enough for me to put the knife back into it slightly and then do like a 15-second review, huh? I can do that. A 15-second review on a hand brush. Jeez Louise. Just want the best for you and your kid. Uh, I would love the best for myself as well. Trust me when I tell you I've never had it as good as I did when I was a kid because things were very cool, plentiful, and amazing. As I've grown older, I've realized that the world is working against you. It's just the fact of life. Some people get to shine and rise to the top, and some people get told to fuck off every day. Pisses me off. Really does. Because I like people say like adversity really fucking helps you strive, and I'm like no motherfucker, it doesn't, right? Because when I was doing some of the best art of my life, right, and I was not living through adversity. I was living in great comfort, right? You know what I'm saying? Like I was selling pieces every day. Well, I mean, like honestly, I like old cars. They're very simple, and when I say they're simple, they aren't simple at all. Dude, all of the new shit that you guys wanted back in the '60s is the shit we have now. but they found out a way to have like a rain sensor on a friggin' like a like, so you're driving your night pops on, you pull over to the side, and the fucking roof starts automatically closing. So cool. Uh, so like, there's a hairstylist who works at the Tenos right next door to the store, and he's a great guy, really nice fella. And but he drives a like a Nissan Rogue or something, and he loved this freaking car. He loved this and that. He loved like it was like it was like the perfect color, had like heated seats and shit, right? And so he went out. He went out driving, and he got the car got totaled, right? Okay, so uh, what ended up happening was like, well, that's not entirely true. ABS saved a lot of lives. It also really frustrated a shit ton of friggin' mechanics. Anyway, wow, I had a lot of people this stream, and no one really put a like on it. Anyway, sorry. My thing is like, cars were always complicated in some way. Okay, cars were always complicated in some way. Uh, it's just the bigger the technology is to hold in your hands, right? Thank you, Juan. I appreciate that. I saw that come in. Thank you. But like, the bigger the part is to hold in your hands, the easier it is to service. So you can have a complicated function like automatic rain, automatic wipers, automatic this, automatic that. Okay. The problem is like when it comes into everything is now run down into a central control unit, right? I have a 2000 Ford F-150. I used to drive a 99 Ford Ranger, and we have a 94 Ford F-250 here. And out of the three trucks, my truck's the nicest. Although we got rid of the Ranger, but my truck's gonna be the nicest out of all. So yeah. Not only to dealer service, manufacturing making it possible to service. Well, so it's not just that, Juan. Okay, it's that when you manufacture something, you're not manufacturing it in a way that it's been designed to be taken apart and easily serviced. So and that's part of it. Yeah, I had a Ranger. Yeah, dude, a 6'6" tall guy in a regular sized fucking Ranger would not have flown, but it was the long cab. It didn't have the swing open doors. It didn't have the little suicide doors, right? But yeah, when they're making like cars and stuff, like there's a shit ton of friggin' put this on, put that on, put this on, put that on, put this on, and it's put on in a specific order before the car's ever started or ever run. And when well, because I haven't told you my entire life. I haven't told you my entire life. The Ranger's gone. So my first truck was not a Ford. It was a Chevy S10. Dad bought it brand new, 1982. I wish I still had it, but like, you move on from things. It's like I remember one time Dad got really pissed. He was like, "Well, you made me sell my 350 friggin' Mustang car or whatever." I was like, "The Lincoln?" I was like, "Dad, the Lincoln was fucking a money pit for us, right? We had a Lincoln Mark 7. It was one of the coolest friggin' it was the coolest friggin' car we had." Dude, it literally, when you hit the friggin' gas, it would go wah, and like the whole friggin' car would twist up on one side. And I said, "Well, you made me fucking sell the S10." And he started crying a little bit, and he was like, "Shit, I did, didn't I?" I was like, "Yeah, you made me fucking sell that. Actually, you made me give it away. You didn't you make me sell it. I didn't even sell it to someone." And then who got it? It was my best friend Z3. I'm glad he got it, and he drove it around, but I wish I had gotten it back. That's it. So, single cab S10, big old huge me, stuffing myself into it. I had a bench seat in it for a long time, and I remember one time I had like 3 people riding in the truck, and I was like, never again, right? Like one person in the passenger seat with someone on their lap, and then like my girlfriend at the time in the middle, and I'm like trying to fucking, so I'm like driving like this, and I'm like, because like there's a person here, I can't like put, because it's stick shift, right? And yes, good night, Al. We need you to sleep well, and we need you to live too. My plan the entire time. All right. Good night. I love you. You're awesome and amazing. I have a whole fucking sign here for you. Just remember, you're wanted, and you're my friend. Also, I'm walking here. Make you feel at home. All right. Ha ha ha. Woo woo woo. We're a communist country now. Oh my god, or whatever. it's like I can hear the chaos, like just like emanating from your side of the screen. Look, you know, I gotta say, like the S10, great truck. The Ranger was not a good truck. It's a 99 Ranger. It was kind of really not a good truck at all. But it was a V6, so it was better than most. Yeah. So, you know, like, and the story of the Ranger is, like, you didn't, dude. Dude, both Billy and him were having, they were having insomnia issues, to be real. Hi, Priority Copy. Oh, you know, hey, life gets busy. It sucks, doesn't it? Well, I did not make you late. If you're late, that's not my fault. Okay. I mean, you want to make up for it, you can drop a like. No one's dropping likes tonight. Usually, people drop likes when I say it. Maybe I didn't say it tonight. I could have one of these screens set, but I'd rather have Tom. Special guest star. Tom. Of Tom and Gerald. So, Pirate Copy, I hope you had a good day. Did you have a good day? I hope you had a good day. Call me what you need to get by. Show me what you're talking about. Well, I've been talking about trucks. I did. It was pretty sweet. You did what? All right. Anyway, so the Ranger was not a good truck. I had a lot of problems with it. I was constantly fixing it, but it came from my uncle, right? My uncle Ed, by the way. My name's Ed. I'm named after him. I miss him to this day. I was one of the pallbearers at his funeral. I was the only one to speak at his fucking funeral. Anyway, so we got that truck. It was about a few weeks after he passed away, and we went up to New York for the funeral, and we put him in the ground, and I went back about 3 or 4 weeks later. One of the last trips in the motorhome. It was we used to have a motorhome. I know I know. Oh, you know, I do know how to read, and I know how to read text. I was the generation that perfected it. Relax. We're the people who invented JK. Okay, you gotta remember, I'm old. It's okay. Oh, hey, here you go, Pirate Copy. I did, so before I was talking about trucks and stuff, I did rate hats. I said that this was the best piece of merch from a weed company. The Blazy Susan bucket hat. It's kind of really cool, but like here, I can't see anything from here up. So if someone were to walk up to me and like try to bludgeon me with like like a very dull object, I probably wouldn't see. I might see some shadows, but I wouldn't see it. You'd be like, Did I just get hit by a blunt instrument? Yes, the handle of a knife. Blazy Susan makes raps for marijuana. Marijuana rap. And that's my second job. That's my moonlighting position. You honestly look like a character that would be in some Coen Brothers film when you wear that hat. It's pretty cool. You're Gen X, right? No, I'm not. I am what's called an Oregon Trail kid. That means I am both Gen X and millennial. There was never a day in my life that I didn't live without a computer. But I remember living without a computer. So I'm both. I can claim both. Easily claim both. But Oregon Trail Kid is what? Go look it up. We were born like 1979, 1978 to 1986. 19, yeah, something like that. It must have been so cool to be in high school in the 90s. Yes and no. So, when was it better for you with computer or without it? Hold on a sec. I've got an answer to that. With it, quick answer with it. Long answer, frequently without it. I enjoy both, but remember I dedicated like 7 years or 6 years of my life to making a freaking YouTube channel here that's based on video games. So I like computers, just like I like very specific ones. So pirated copy. Growing up in the 90s. Okay. We grew up in a fairly affluent neighborhood, okay? We weren't very rich, but everyone else was like kind of there, or everyone else was faking it really well. But my parents were like regular middle class people. My dad worked for IBM for like 30 something years, so that's why I had the best computers my entire life. The thing is that everything else, all the other consumer goods, you'd rarely get anything like that from IBM. So a computer was a computer, and it always stood as this box, this kind of monolithic box that was always in, like at the time, our living room. Because we had like 3 TVs in the house, but we only had one computer. So think about that one, right? Eventually, that computer turned into 3 or 4 computers in the house. My brother got a job at Ace Hardware, where he eventually cut his thumb off, and I remember that very vividly. Literally cut his entire thumb off. It was like hanging by a little piece of meat. I saw him in the hospital before he got reattached. They put like giant pins through it. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, I respect a table saw. I know what kickback is, like, because that's what killed my brother's freaking left thumb. By the way, he can do this, but he can't do this anymore. So, growing up in the 90s was cool, but like you have to remember, it was also like frustrating sometimes. Okay, like, so my first CD player was like a big thing, and I had to like hold it between my legs on the bus ride to school so it wouldn't skip. It was my brother's old one. It was his first CD player that he ever had in a car, and it was in his 66 Buick Skylark. And I remember when I got my first car, a 79 Caprice Classic, which was an amazing car, don't get me wrong, in hindsight. But like when I got it, I was like, Dad, what the fuck? You bought Eric a 60 wrench on it. Right? I love my brother, but he's not that guy. Right? I've always worked on a car because I had to. Or if I wanted to, was on an old car. And was doing it with my dad, Pops. Right? Like, honestly, I'd love for this channel to get another, like, friggin' 3,000 subs, 4,000 subs. Get a nice little income rolling, do fucking family shit, and, like, work on old cars. Because I got a whole bunch of them around here. Like, I got a video, we gotta find the cover to do the friggin', the 15-sec movie rec on it, but I want to recommend great '90s movies from 1991, I think. I didn't. Yeah, it was '91. I must have been about 12 or 13 when I got into it first. It was my first favorite Mike Myers movie of all time. Still probably my favorite. And I don't have any cars for sale. I don't have any cars for sale. They're all cars that we always wanted to fix up or something. Um, but I'd love for it to be like what I do now, maybe a little long term. I've got a whole bunch of cameras set up all around. We're working on a car, me and Pops, because like Pops is like like a rough and tumble freaking kid from the '40s, right? '40s and '50s. He's like, and just to like see him like walk around like is a bit of a testament to the fact that this guy grew up in a trailer with like his three cousins, his brother, his mother, like his aunt and uncle, two aunts and his uncle, yeah, in a double wide trailer. It's a lot of people in one place. And I know that like when I was trying to move out of this place, I moved out several times. I just never took any real care in actually moving anything heavily out of the house. And I also own so much crap that I could literally start a store tomorrow. And I need to get through that fucking Mega Block set that I bought like years ago for like $350. Now it's a $500 item. I want to open it up. I want to put it together. I want to friggin' fulfill some of the small destinies I always wanted to do in my life. I'll just do it here. So vicariously, everyone else out there gets a chance to see what it's like. Hopefully, to live your dreams, because I've been doing that every fucking day since I was a kid. I wanted to be an artist. I became an artist. I fell in love with music. I became a musician. It's not a hard question to answer. Growing up in the '90s meant everything. Fucking meant so much to me. A CD meant everything. If I had the money and I spent the money on that CD, every song I had to listen to a million times. Which is why I pirated copy. I used to buy a lot of CD singles. Cheers. Oh, but here's the other part though, okay? If I had had today's gear when I was a kid, I would have certainly enjoyed it just as much as I do today. But I can tell you right now, we did. We had handheld, the cell phone, right? We had a phone and we had a PDA. See what I'm trying to say? We had stuff that did all this. It was just two separate items. One day, Steve Jobs is like, a phone, an iPad, or an iPod, and a media device. I hope it's not three devices, it's one device. That shit, right? We got rid of all the buttons. Fuck BlackBerry. BlackBerry can suck our gigantic Apple balls. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm pretty sure the two balls at the bottom of... did I piss off the Apple people? Shit. I am using exclusively their devices. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Steve Jobs. Steve. I'm sorry, Apple Tim. I'm sorry. Oh my god. No, we're good. Okay. I'm sorry, friggin' Stephen Hawking, who used the Apple voice for years. Years and years. Like, that Apple voice that he used was like 1985's friggin' Apple voice. That's all I'm saying. All right. So I remember one time I went up to Proper Goods, and Savvy says to me, he goes, I need you to go home and I need you to smoke some of this weed. We're trying out a new farm, and I need to know what you think. And I said, hell yeah, all right. And like someone at the table goes like, what makes him qualified to freaking tell you how good the weed is? And I looked over and I was like, well, I've been said by a state agency that I am a connoisseur of weed. I would be a state judge here in North Carolina. Labeled me as such during the second time I was picked up for marijuana possession as a child, as a youth, I should say youth, a ute. And yeah, that's a thing that I've had done. Like someone's like, you know, these two are obviously some sort of marijuana connoisseurs, whatever. And he's like, you know, as long as they do this program, bang, probation. And then the American justice system. My best friend is fucking, like he's half white and half black, so he looks like he's freaking like Muslim essentially. And guys, you got to meet this other guy I know. He's like half ding 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 woo 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 ha, you know, like oh yeah, right, like that shit, right? And then his other side is like, yeah, you know, it's nothing but a G thing, right? So it's like, man, that must have been a great house to grow up in. And he's like, dude, it was, right? I was like, dude, tell me more. And he's like, okay, so like, you know, every once in a while, like dad would ask to get like something be made or whatever, right? I was like, and then mom would be like, nah, I'm making collard greens. Like, what? Dude, I was like, dude, this is a great. I want to do the man on the street interview. Hello, tell me more. How did you get to look like this guy? You know? And yeah, I'd definitely use a knife. Why not? But no, there was momentum and everything mattered more. That's not true. There's there's momentum today. Everything matters today just as much as it did back then. Right? It's just like okay, pirated copy. Can I ask you a question? If it was 1990 something, right? If it was 1990 something, would you know I exist? But oh yeah. By the way, I love freaking Bollywood movies, dude. Bollywood's great, y'all. Dude, what they're doing out in freaking India with CGI, it's freaking, it's golden, man. It's gold. It's made of fucking 24 karat freaking solid gold. I don't care. It's a gigantic gold elephant with freaking diamond encrusted freaking, you know, everything on it. This is my point, okay? What? No, I asked you if you would know me and it was 1990 something, if you would know who I am, if we were both the same age or whatever, you wouldn't know who I am. So the agency wasn't like apparent. It wasn't like something that you see every day, okay? It wasn't something easy to see. You had to actually go out of your way to see, like, you know, these things that were like happening on large. It was like a lot. Now shit just gets thrown in your face. And I've said to people on multiple occasions, I was like, you know, the reason why I still think social media is still something good is everything. The people who said that, you know, we're better than this. Well, we're gonna be the ones who are there when everything's gone, and we're gonna be like, we're better than this. You guys are better than this. This is like when. No, it's not. That's not what makes it. Everything. So everything is actually, in my opinion, more impactful when you do it and you get 1 million people to see it. So I have one video on this channel. It has touched 500,000 lives. They don't know me. They didn't subscribe to this. They just saw it. 480,000 views on one video. I could have made videos my entire life. By the way, I've been making videos my entire life. I got to dig up some of the old VHSs because I know that there's a tape around here where I'm literally filming Indiana Jones, like 3. We're watching it on VHS, and I'm filming it on VHS, and I'm like, look at these amazing effects, or whatever, right? You know, just if I can find anything from those days, I would gladly share it here. And it was a part of my life where I was always behind a camera. It just wasn't like, it wasn't like a video camera, right? Like, I was always taking still photos, doing like Polaroids for a long time. So, yeah, it's like this, Pirate Copy. You want to talk about impact? When I see pictures of all of my old friends, I never see me in them because I'm the one taking the photo. And the friends that remember that when you show them that picture are the ones that fucking always believed in you. They're the ones that always cared. They were always ones that like always backed your ass up. So impact, how impactful something is, it's like, why did I start this channel? Well, I started this channel because I have like a bunch of emails for a bunch of different stupid ideas I've had that have never panned out. And I was making videos on another channel. Trying to say like, I was working with 2 or 3 other people at one point, and the reason I'm doing this now is because I lost something when I lost it for Oak City Gamers. I'm trying to get some of that mojo back. But it's the biggest lesson of YouTube. It's not on me. It's not my decision. You guys are the guys who have to decide. You people out there, the amazing people of YouTube. By the way, the #1 app downloaded on any cell phone is YouTube. The #1 on Apple cell phones is YouTube. So when people ask me why I don't have like a TikTok or this, it's because I frankly don't. I don't understand a lot of it. Like, YouTube is very simple in its interface and its interactions. You want something, you ask for something, it gives it to you. You want more of small creators, it's going to give you more of small creators. You're just going to have to keep looking to see. When you click on a video that interests you, well, oh, that's 900 subscribers. Holy crap. It's giving me what I want. Yes, Pirate Copy, I am getting the cold weather tonight. I have a heater right here. It's literally within arm's reach. And, yeah, it's, I think it's about 49 right now out there. I should have a temperature gauge right here. Yeah, Pirate Copy, that's a bad idea. On a normal night, I'm going slow tonight, but on a normal night, that's a bad idea. Unless you're 6'6". Tonight it's fine, but this isn't a drinking game. This is just me drinking. And what I used to do is I used to get really trashed on that channel. And what would happen is, like, by the end of everything, right? It'd be like, 5, 4, 3, 2. There was two viewers, and I realized probably because people were like thinking it was a drinking game and they were passing out. Cheers. Neck. The tiniest of small balls. Becomes an S. I think I know where that S logo shit comes from, by the way. You ever like the 90s had the S logo? You know what the S logo is? Is anyone out there? It's like 3 lines up, 3 lines down. Woo, I'm drinking Captain Morgan. So what you do is you do 1, 2, 3 lines, 1, 2, 3 lines, right, like that. See that? Then you do like this shit right here. You connect the lines. Right? And it says like an S. That's like a 90s thing. So yeah, don't do the SS logo. I am not into SS. I thought I made this very clear. I don't like Nazi shit. It's like, dude. All right. No, it's the S logo, right? So it's a 90s staple, okay? I literally kicked out one of my favorite people for being for making a joke about it. Yeah, and he made a joke to a German guy about it. You know that shit's actually illegal in their country. But so that S logo resembles very heavily an NC State logo, right? We used to have these shirts. It would be like a big N, a big C, and then an S, like that. And that would be the NC State T-shirts when I was growing up. That's what that looked like. So that's the college town I live in, by the way. If you were looking. You know, I wonder if I'm more dangerous hitting someone with the back end of a knife than with the front end of a knife. Well, I guess not going to find that one out until I get into a fight again. And probably just use that side when it happens. Oh, no, so, like, I don't mind, like historical. So, Pops and I used to watch these documentaries, right? Patton and, the SS, the fall, the rise and fall of the Third Reich. And if there's one thing I always did when I watched those things, I mean, growing up, I could scarcely understand why people would do that to other people. One, because I know plenty of people in my world, and none of them deserve any kind of shit that any like war, depravity, famine. Right? Literally, what's the friggin' four horsemen? Right? It's like death, famine. It's like fucking what? It's disease. And what's the other one? Carol Channing. Well, it was until she died. Everyone loves her, but she's the devil. I'm just kidding. It's a joke. No fighting. Yes, that's right. Don't fight me on this. No fighting me on this. Carol Channing would have got the joke. Are we flipping over? No, we're not. So I did 2 videos today, didn't I? I did 2 videos. I did one yesterday. It was chocolate milk. Chocolate milk. Everybody loves chocolate milk. Subscribe. Right? By the way, people wanted a song in a video. Here's your fucking song, people. Stop asking me for shit. Stop asking me for shit, or start asking me for more shit. Maybe you'll get more of it. Who knows? Jeez Louise. All right. Jeez Louise. Kind of laying in town. I wonder where it's on my side. No, I'm pretty sure it's on my side. So what happens is I used to have like these dropouts, and someone explained it to me. The app can only process a certain amount of information, right? And it just got done sending the last packet download. So this is how, after 1,000 subscribers now, you can watch my live streams kind of without this chat down here. You can watch them without it. But eventually it'll all update and process, and you'll see a live re-chat. It's just how YouTube kind of works. And before I got 1,000 subscribers, they would just like cut my server time. Like they would just like remove me from server processing. This is why I have Ask Me stuff and this here, because these were telling me, like, because it would say ask me stuff, Ask me. True accolade. True accolade. So, you know, just for context. Also, I bought these at a really good price. So, I think I paid like $15 a piece for it. They're originally $60 a piece or whatever. Pirated copy. They're pirated. They're not real. That means that they're a copy of a pirate copy. That means they might have weird versions of the game that no one's ever seen. Very fascinating part of human history and programming. I am not having. I am not having another shot. I'm sorry if I don't want one right now. Like I literally said, I wasn't going to drink anything today. Okay, that was yesterday. I had one drink. It opened the door to this happening today. And I think I'm just going to stay here, try to get a little more cross-mated, smoke a little bowl piece. Hold on. Relax. So, learning with Juan, one of my favorite things to do is go to the beach. Because I hate the beach, by the way. It will entice you to drink more. That's what I've seen. All right, so Juan, I know that English is your second language, but here I'm going to put a voice to your chats. You don't want to drink, see? Don't do it, live, see? It'll entice you to drink more. That's what I've seen. That's just my 2 cents, you understand? The Me Too, nice. I'm sorry, Juan. I didn't know that you were a fast-talking New York guy from the 1940-something. That's not my intention, you understand? It's like, no, Juan, I'm not. No, it's Joe Juan. No, dude, relax, no. You relax, man. I'm very relaxed. Look at me. I'm definitely relaxed. Look at how relaxed. Listen to how relaxed my voice is. No. So Juan, you're not a douche. Okay. That's called the continental accent, but I just push it to the douche level, right? Like, my European / British / American accent that they used in movies in the 1940s and 50s, and I just happen to be really good at doing that, you know. Because it's the beginning of understanding how to do voice work, you know. Because if you push this forward, you just get into the Brooklyn accent. And you gotta like pull a couple things around, you know, like pulling the car around a bend, right? Juan, like that's the thing. Like, okay, Juan, I'm gonna tell you a little quick story. There once was this guy who always show up, and I really miss him. But he said that I fucking ruffled his feathers or something, and now he's just like, yeah, just chilling, and I don't chat to you anymore. And I'm like, dude, I'm just high strung, you know, like I'm always pushing myself here. On a live stream, I push. Actually, like, I want you to look at some videos that I've done, right? Any video I've done recently, because I'm pushing so hard that like I'm nervous and I'm screwed up and I'm all messed up and like I'm shaking with anticipation to do a video. Yeah. I don't know who Billy Loomis and Stu Macher is. Stu Macher? Did what things? What did they do? What? Well, hold on. What? What the fuck just happened? If that's not a tension breaker right there, a lady with a fork in her mouth? Jeez. Alright, Juan, no, if you ever come to my house, right? We have a like a talk through doorbell or whatever. Oh, I'm trying to look this up. We are just outside of Westboro High School, where last night 3 teenage students were brutally murdered. Can't believe Billy Loomis and Stumacher did those things. Do you know them? I mean, like, I don't know anybody. Like, what? That is a tragic thing. Like, honestly, here you go. Growing up in the 90s meant you might get stabbed. Oh, shit. Damn it. You're sitting here. Ah. It's like my favorite fucking movie, too. My favorite, like, scary movie. Yeah, no, it's my favorite fucking scary movie. I haven't watched it in a few months because, you know, like you don't watch your favorite shit all the time, you know? Like, when I was a kid, I watched, like, Star Wars all the time. I'm just burned out by it, right? So just, like, imitate it or whatever. No, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I need to refresh, okay? Like, every once in a while, right? It's like digging the old file up. Uh, and here's the other thing, pirated copy. Here's the one thing I remember from that movie that isn't in that movie is Gail blows. And she swallows too. It is really good. It's like one of the best fucking horror movies. It like okay, so like previously my favorite horror movie was actually tied. It was Friday the 13th and Friday the 13th Part Two, and when that movie came out, that took the cake. Uh, I saw a lot of scary movies in the theater, and honestly, I had beaten down friggin' scary movie. I didn't see, right? Like I thought it was Ray J, or whatever the friggin' the black dude the whole time. Uh, Not Ray J from Scary Movie. No, well, hold on. No, so okay, part two is amazing because it sets up all this amazing things. Although he doesn't have a hockey mask and he's like a weird hillbilly, half hillbilly face dude, right? Because the twist you don't get, right? Like they use so in the '70s, if you were a woman, you weren't driving a jeep. So like they show a jeep in that movie. So the lady driving a jeep, no, people assume it's a man driving a jeep. Okay, so I'm saying is like Friday the 13th is probably the best movie like I remember growing up with because anyone who had never seen it would never get the friggin' twist. Pirated copy, get your drink ready. Give me time, I'll do it. Remember, this is my show. I create the narrative. You guys can chat with me. You can steer the narrative, touch little things here, move things around. But you're never gonna be the narrator. Unless you start your own YouTube channel. Unless. Stone's not safe. By the way, if you don't know anything about the voice actors who did voices on Fifth Element, Stone's not safe on Earth. It is garbled with electronics, but that is a burp voice. How do I know that? Because I know actually at least one actual voice actor who said, I know that guy, and that's a burp voice. Stone's not safe on Earth. But like he has like a really hardcore deep on Earth, right? And then he also did Agnot. He did the voice for Agnot. That's actually a burp voice too. So, pirated copy. Here's your drink. Cheers to pirated copy. I wouldn't call the amount of parasocial work you do here with me untenable, and I would not call it something creepy. I've been creeped out before by people. You're not one of them. Now you start sending me fucking pizzas to my house without paying for them. Yeah. Now I tell you that story in a minute. Hold on. Cheers. By the way, AOL. Everyone tells the story about AOL CDs came in everything. Yes, it did. Actually, it came in your mailbox every 3 months. If you weren't subscribed, you got a CD for free. When we got rid of AOL, we got CDs every freaking, all the time. Anyway, so, AOL was this thing. You go like, right? And then you had to be on the phone. No one could call or talk. It would be busy for hours. You know, like you call your best friend instead of getting like, sorry, I can't talk right now on your phone. I'll call you right back, whatever. It was beep 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 beep, or I think in England it's like deedle 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 or something like that, right? Anyway, or it's like beady beady or something like that. I don't know. It's cool. Anyway, dang it. And what would happen is like we actually had two phone lines in the house at one point because my brother had installed one for his BBS system, which that is not a Brazilian butt service website. That is a bulletin board system computer. So his first one I think was a 486 BBS. The 486 computer was I think it was a hand built one by him. We went to Tiger Direct. No, it wasn't Tiger. That was CompuServe or CompuWorld or something. Today, I'm not hungry. Not hungry. All right, so. Ever made homemade tacos when drinking before? I've done both of those things, but not together yet. Yes. Anyway, so look, for real, like, I can tell you, like, so I was born in late 80, okay? So 90 was a big thing for me, but I didn't understand very much. It was about 10, right? 9 or 10. 2000 was when I was coming into my own. By 2002, I was a musician. I had been an artist for a while before that. I had done some professional commission work for essentially oil. I used to paint oil. There's actually one oil painting in this house that I did when I was like 17 and I was making money doing that. My first job was selling snow cones at Durham Bulls Stadium. If you've ever seen Bull Durham, that's a movie, and that's actually filmed in the old stadium where my first job was. And I sold them in January, February, March, so it was like 50-degree weather to like nice weather. So like, but I was a good salesman. I could sell those things, right? Kids would be like, "Mom, I want to say it's blah blah blah." I was like, "Yeah, the kid's got gloves on. He looks great. Like, he could deal with it, right?" Like, I always had a good selling point. So, and then here's the other thing too, like if a kid was at a baseball game, the parent was almost more willing to do it. My buddy Frank was selling hot dogs out of a bin. He was like a good seller. Here's me. I'd move up, Frank over here. I'd sell the snow cone, right? And I said, like one time it was like the mom was like, "You don't need a snow cone. It's 50 degrees right now." Blah blah blah. And I was like, "Well, Frank's about to come around with a piping hot dog that kid's gonna want to eat, I hope that it's doing a packet dump. Damn it, I hate it. It should go through. If everything goes to plan. So Pirate Copy, for someone who comes to my stream, who calls me baby, Calls me like special, darling, whatever, right? Do you even know my name? Actually, you can piece out my entire name from the stories I've told and from the videos on my channel. Because when I say, like, I made the videos on my channel, some of these videos I made in 2003 when I was in film school. Have you seen any of the vertical ones? Sorry, the horizontal ones. You should go check out No Case. It's got me in it for like 2 seconds or so. Like the short. You like the short videos because that's years of a progressive point in my life. Now go watch the first video I actually got praise for. It's called No Case. It's a music video for one of my oldest friends. His name is Mr. Demented. He almost died recently. He has AFib. And he's also like 400 fucking pounds now. Honestly, I kind of want to go up there and be like, you won't sell one of my beats to one of your friends. You won't recommend me to someone you think is in my league for, like, beats. You told me I haven't paid my dues. When someone tells you this and you're not good enough, tell them to fuck off. You know who you are. You're good. Stop acting like... Fuck, even 2 people left. Stop acting like you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And also, pirated copy, if you had done any research, you know I have 2 actual open emails in my description. One for work. I don't drink coffee. I do drink coffee, like, when I want to, but it's like black coffee with a little bit of sugar, occasionally some, like, creamer or something. It's got to be actual milk. It can't be that, like, fake creamer shit, powder shit. No. I drink coffee late at night when I want to stay up. If not, I'll drink a cola, which, fuck, this is not the fucking drink. This is not the drink I grew up with in the 90s. This is original taste Coca-Cola. This is not... See, this is why they fucking label things like this. This is original taste Coca-Cola. It's not the original taste Coca-Cola. It's not Coca-Cola Classic. By the way, what's in here might as well be fucking Coke or New Coke. And by the way, what's in here is fucking New Coke. They found out a way to fucking transition from one to the other without anyone ever fucking noticing. It's just not as sweet as New Coke was. Okay, so pirated, I can tell you right now, if you like 8 o'clock and you need Cafe Bustelo, stop drinking, and if you like Jacobs, you need probably to get like Pete's. Both of the Cafe Bustelo. Here's 8 o'clock a.m. Here's Cafe Bustelo. It's, by the way, Cafe Bustelo isn't just like an espresso, like the cheapest espresso. It is also the best cheap coffee. So like the beans they put in Bustelo is like, it's like high quality Italian roasted freaking beans. It's really good shit. It's the exact same price as like it's not from Italy, but it's the exact, like, you're gonna ship beans to fucking Italy? No, we have Italians here in this country. This is what makes America so awesome, right? We got fucking Italians here. They still speak Italian. We got fucking Romanians here. They still speak Romanian. Growing up, my dad knew this guy, right? His father was German, never spoke a single word of English in his fucking life, aside from shit. And fuck. By the way, he was German, so, Scheiten und Falken. They were close enough, we just let him count. He had 2 fucking words he said in American. Scheiten und Falken. Look, this is my point. Cafe Bustelo is is 8 o'clock. It's better though. And Jacobs is Pete's. It's just, and then so if you like Jacobs, okay. Donut Shop is not bad. I think Jacobs makes Donut Shop because they're all made by I think that little small one. It's not Royal Cup. Royal Cup does like gas station shit. So if you show up to like a Sheetz or something, it's Royal Cup. It's almost always Royal Cup. McDonald's has its own coffee company. You can buy those beans. They're not hard to find, but they are pretty hard to find. I'll be real on that. Pirated copy. I'm sorry. I do know a lot about coffee, although I don't drink it very often. So I digress. Can I explain? Coffee is a great drink. By the way, I'm pouring one more. Coffee is a great drink for desserts. And yes, I am wearing a tuxedo. Okay, people got a problem. I'm putting on the Ritz. I even got a little badge here. It kind of looks. That actually looks a little suspect, but I think it matches the theme. Am I loading it up with too much info? I'm loading it up with too much info. I'm looking at it. Hold on. Oh, we're good. We're still alive here. We're still alive and on side. I think I'm gonna change this right now. I mean, I might crash the screen, might help the screen. I don't know. Gallery. Looks the old one. It's the old radar. The old radar. All right. Dancing, bouncing kitty with freaking glow sticks. Ooh, hold on. Wait. Hold on. I might just stare at that. Holy shit. This is the stream from now on. Oh, fuck. Dude. What? Where does it start? Did it just start again? Is it ending? Where does it end? What is this? Where is the beginning? Is this an Ouroboros? Now let's look at money flying. No, that's teeth. Looked like money for a sec there. It's hard to tell on the app. Here, I can tell you like Stompy Angry kind of matches. It's cool. Let's go. Let's go for it. America! Fuck yeah! Oh, there's money falling, and someone, I guess, rapping. Yeah, I got money. I've been throwing it around. My name is Money. Yeah, I'm throwing it around. I got money. Yeah, making money. Yeah, you making money? Throwing money. Yeah, my name is Money. Yeah, throwing money. Yeah. Actually, I kind of like Money Guy. Hold on, let's leave Money Guy for right now. And let's go back to the Stram. And let's look at Acolytes only. It says Joe Lopez. Joe Lopez. Joe Lopez has been talking. He's been talking to me about this Ozark Trail elevation knife. And I love this freaking elevation knife. It's probably one of my favorite knives. Can I tell you? He says, this is like it's a knockoff, right? It's an Iridium clone, which is true. Okay, but when you say Iridium clone, do you mean like an Iridium clone or an Iridium made in the same factory as Iridium? It's basically. I also love mine. Walmart's been slacking too much though, because it's true. I go into a Walmart and you can't find anything knife-wise in there. Right? It was a miracle I found this. So the way I found this is they had misput this. They put this on the wrong peg, in the wrong section, and how I walked out with an $8 knife tonight was that. I also did buy a $12 friggin' 10mm only 10mm set of. It's like, what? Here's the thing about, okay, hold on. He's not wrong about this. And I like someone ran over this dude's old like the orange D2 knife. I got one kicking around here somewhere. It's probably in a box. Anyway, it might be up here. Hold on. No, this is the black D2. Yeah. Someone, he dropped his orange D2 blade, Ozark Trail knife, and he's been looking for one of these. He couldn't find it. But because Walmart's been slacking, but someone ran one of these over with a fork. I'd love to see that knife. Joe Lopez, if you're out there, I'd love to see that knife. I'd love to see at least a photo. I hope you got a photo of it. Now, jelly is a good question. That's a completely different subject. Pirated copy. That's a completely different subject. Pirated. I have a drink here. Pirated copy. Cheers. Look, I'm on my channel. I can look at your channel. Hold on. What do you do? Let's look at your vids. Hold on. Just gonna make it Friday, motherfuckers. Put a like there, and there you go. It's a weird AI video. What the hell? That's not AI. That's The Boys. It's kind of The Boys. It's The Boys mixed with fucking The Hangover. Decent decade, 80s. No, you spelled that wrong. It says decadent. It's not. I mean, I'll admit that a lot of what's happening now started in this decade, but like people don't get this right. Like, go watch the documentary on this movie here. By the way, Dirty Dancing, a great example. Okay, Dirty Dancing is a low budget film. It was a tiny little freaking production. It happened literally in the Appalachian Mountains here in my state. Cheers, I'm feeling warm. Mm-hmm. How small are you? Damn it. By the way, so like, at the end of that movie, the reason why that is the end of why he does that is because Bender doesn't go. Bender fucking gets so screwed up, and then like his redemption arc is him like using his failure as his saving grace. Right? This is how he got with what's her name. These aren't like new fucking theories. Like, oh, there is a theory about the Breakfast Club that he puts his fist up because yakety yak. No, these are things we were saying back when. Like, all right, what do you got? Wrestling? Like people like old wrestling ones, huh? This is the best. This is literally the best era of wrestling. I'd say second best era. Undertaker, Rock. Friggin' Chris Benoit before like the CTE and like murder. Everything up till that point. Right? Everything when that happened, it was like sober moment. And then oh shit! Hold on. Koloff. Ah. Oh my God, Nikita Koloff! Holy shit! What did that asshole die of? By the way, fake. It's fake. It's always fake when it says Red Bull and it's like not framed correctly, right? No, it's probably real. I don't know. I don't give a shit. I'll just say everything's fake now. Like people are gonna say I'm fucking AI generated one day. So yes, sir. I love that. Yes, sir. I love that movie. Yeah, Feeling Warm. No, okay. You asked me PB and J. What's your favorite J? What's your favorite jelly flavor? You like jelly so much, PBs and J's, right? Well, when you say we are all AI right now, if we're saying anything that's smart, crazy, or insane, we're actual intelligence. But if it looks smart, crazy, and insane, it's artificial intelligence. Just remember that. I don't have the resources. I could buy like Sora or something, but like, would Francis be Francis without his backstory? You're from Poland and Germany? Okay, so okay. Hard to copy. This is my point. People people are not savvy enough in some ways. And savvy is a good example. Savvy, right? People are savvy enough to have every little tiny day-to-day moment go every moment perfectly. And then one day, those savvy people, they have like these moments where it's just like not living up to their expectations. Okay? I had that day today. I'm not the savvy I'm talking about. There's literally a person in my life named Savvy. He gave me this $250 multi-tool. He told me to destroy the thing, he'd buy me a new one. And I said, Leatherman has a 25-year guarantee on this. Did you save the receipt? And he's like, I'll buy you a new one. Right? I was like, you have bank records. He's like, I ain't got time for that. I'll just buy you a new one. And I said, motherfucking Savvy, I need your life. And he's like, no, you don't, dude. You need your own life. You need a life that you want to feel proud of for doing everything. And you wouldn't, like, when you get there, you'd be like, Savvy fucking hooked me up with everything. I love Savvy, because I do love Savvy, by the way. When I do anything, he's like, fuck yeah, here's $100. Or a hamburger. Or a beer. Or a drink. Proper Goods is where I buy my weed, and I apparently work there now. I apparently work at this actual fucking physical place. So you're Polish and you're German. I am Dutch and French and English. And I'm 1/16 Navajo, Micmac, Yakety Yak. And then I'm actually so. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Let's do the math here, okay? My mom's mom, right? Mom, okay? Mom, me, dad, right? Dad has a lineage of fur trading, because the Palmeters or the Perlmutters, right? Palmeters or Perlmutters. They're very, very prolific around here. That's the lineage of my family. I happen to live in the black sheep lineage of my family, the Palmatiers, the French Huguenots, who were persecuted for their religious beliefs. Like, maybe we shouldn't have to go to church, assholes. By the way, still persists to this day. We were a small movement of Huguenots. We would worship in our own ways. We would walk into the woods to pray. And I still do that today, actually. It's like, it's not even like, it feels weird. It's like not even something I was taught. It's just something I just go do, right? Mom went to church. She fucking rejected it. Now she prays in the woods. And we live in the woods, so, And then my dad, so my mom is a Catholic, and the Catholic Church said that she couldn't be in a Protestant wedding. Her priest said that if she was the maid of honor at a Protestant wedding, then she'd go to hell. Right? Think about that. Think about, these are supposedly Christian motherfucking people. By the way, I am probably one of the most Christian motherfuckers you'll ever meet, by the way. When my ex-wife, not ex-wife, by the way, we never got married. My ex-girlfriend had my son, chose another man. He kicked them out, I presume. She's never told me the whole story, but I know that guy. He would have kicked them out because she frustrated the fuck out of him, just like she frustrated the fuck out of me every day of my life. But he didn't have the patience for it, and eventually he got killed for it. Go look him up, Kenneth Ring. It was like the first murder in Nightdale. She chose him to be the dad. Fell head over heels in love with this guy, and he died. And I feel like I should have done more to fucking, when I was at the hospital, when my son was being born, I was there. And I had a whole family of people who said it wasn't my kid. By the way, it's my kid, genetically and physically, definitely my kid. That kid's like a clone of me. Okay? Yeah, go look him up. Kenneth Ring. By the way, I still miss Kenny to this day. I wish that we had become friends, honestly. So, like, here's another cool story. She calls me up one day. She says, I'm hanging out at Sparky Struggles. Are you in the chat, Sparky? You should just fucking talk to me, asshole. Don't fucking send me cryptic messages. I don't know what you're doing out there. But, so, like, this is a good story. She calls me up. She says, hey, I'm over at Ronnie's. And I'm like, Ronnie's? Yeah, I got my son. I've got your son here, by the way, guilt tripping me all day. This is why when I treat people a certain way, I don't guilt trip people. I know the words. I know. Pirated copy. I literally have said, do your research. Go look. Do the basic amount of research. You want to fucking be here for this shit here. Send me pictures and fucking whatever. We'll talk. You gotta send me some sort of friggin' contact on. I got WhatsApp and I got friggin' Messenger. I don't even know who Sparkles is in Twilight. I never read those books. The book I read about vampires was called, remember, like back then people were like wearing hats that had mercury in it and shit. Pirated copy. You're okay. You're from 2028 and you're courting like a man through a screen. It's like you've already installed yourself in my life, which is easy to do in social media. This is parasocial, I get it, but if you want this to be more, just a modicum amount of actual, hey, what's up? I'm Pirated Copy. Check out my fucking body pics. Here's my phone number. I'm hot as fuck. I don't care who the fuck you are. Hell, you might be the fattest person in the world. You might also be one of my best friends. I don't know. Who fucking knows? The world, right? The world used to feel so small. Okay, here's the takeaway from 90s, okay? Damn it, I'm fucking flipping out here on stream. Okay. Pirated copy. Here's the deal about growing up in the 80s and 90s. Everything felt so far away in the world. So you talk about urgency and like this and that. I've talked to people from a whole world away. Like I have practiced my Japanese writing with my Japanese typing, I should say. Different thing than writing, but typing is where you learn the kanjis, where you learn like how to write them out. Anyway, especially the modern and the ancient, they're kind of mixed up. It was like, so like, in Japanese, if you want something to feel like, old style, homely, right, like, Pepperidge Farms remembers, right, you use old kanji, right, it invokes a specific thing. But when you want to, like, this is something you should try, it's really cool, or subscribe to this channel, you use Neo Kanji. I like honestly, I don't think I'm very funny. I think I'm actually very urgent. I think if I can mix humor into that, it's a defense mechanism I've lived with my entire life. The truth be told, like I try not to be so animated right here because like I know animating this stream and me putting my hands up and doing anything like focused on the stream might not. Now, I'm a little worried. Hold on. Okay, cool, cool. Okay, I saw it. I am so in it's 1:47 in the morning for me. Okay, so uh, I'm guessing you're probably in Belgium or whatever. If you're in America, then we're all fucked. But all of my people, when 11:48, I literally call Europeans, my folks, because like I still feel that heritage. I still feel it. Uh, Party copy. You want animated? I'm working on animated. In Portugal, yeah, that's my point. You see what I'm trying to explain to you, pirate copy? So when I say hi, pirate copy, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, it's 25 seconds delayed because you are in a European country and I am in America. Like I said, by the way, Pirate Copy, if you are impressive, if you've got your deals down, if you're Sofia Vergara, that's not a real thing. Although, like, you know anything about Sofia? She used to hang out in Portugal all the time. Pirate Copy, since you're still here, are we doing another drink tonight? Are you and me doing it with another drink tonight? Doing it? Got it. I've got a tuxedo t-shirt on. Showed you how skinny I am. You see that? How skinny? I'm actually not skinny. And I must excuse myself briefly to urinate. Yeah, that's right. I left the door open to prove that I'm actually walking up. It is cold here. It is cool and cool. Cold and cool, 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 cold. What'd you say? Awesome shit. No, he says awesome shirt. Do one more, but I gotta head out. Oh, pirated copy. If you're in Portugal, it means it's the morning. It's the morning for me too. Do some research, please. Just go ahead. If you got pictures, you want to send them? Send them. I have public emails for days. At least 2 of them. One for work. You want me to do voiceovers? You want me to do like voice stuff? I need to add that to the description. It's coming soon. I'm also not trying to overburden myself with work. So, cheers, Babs. All right, we're doing this, pirate. We're doing this. Right now, we're doing it. Does this happen? All right. Ooh, pirate, hold on. Hold up. An ornament. Cheers. And I bet you're so impressed that we just did that in like 2 or 3 seconds. Between 2 or 3 up to 25. And it's weird that you say that, pirate copy. I always wanted to learn Portuguese. Anyway, I was hoping to hang out with freaking Perfect before breakfast. No, so you're an American thing, pirated copy. You right now you are wrecked at breakfast. You done been wrecked, and it's breakfast. You wrecked at breakfast. Just imagine like, oh fuck, he's so cool. I've been wrecked at breakfast. Like, how are you drinking 8 o'clock in Portugal? Drink Cafe Bustelo, asshole. I mean, like, pirate babe, pirate baby. Wrecked at breakfast. Jeez Louise. Anyway, sorry. And I go away. I'm gonna hang out here all night. I'm gonna hang out here until I fall asleep. Right here. Just do this. It's like. Drink espresso and wine. Go away. I told you to go away. I'm gonna go away. I'm going away for you. Here. Hold on. Now I will do this for you. Only Europeans are super cool, baby. Although I probably never have enough money to ever get out there. I hope and I pray that maybe someday I'll meet someone who's awesome with a hat like this. Or you can actually just take this one from me. Here, take it. Eat the hat. Eat the hat. All right, look, for real. This is the end of the stream. Eat the hat. All right, peace. I love you. All of you. You guys are not, you're never the problem in my life. My life is the problem sometimes. I transition my life from problems to here. And hopefully, we'll all have a little fun on it. I don't know, I can't even talk anymore. Anyway, but support, love, care, amazing. That's an ornament. That's a food safe bucket. Eat shit. Home Depot. So fucking disappointed. So, take a hammer and crush it. All right. I'm gone.